On Bulls TV, we're joined by Kyle Korver, delivered big time of the fourth quarter in the Bulls win Saturday against Toronto. And Kyle, we've talked about this before, and I know you were in somewhat of a shooting slump, but you came back and you had confidence in that J in the fourth. Tell me what you're thinking at times when you're in a slump. Do you have to break out of it by having confidence in your jumper?
Well, you got to keep on shooting. You know, you don't want to force bad shots just to try to get your rhythm. You know, you want to wait for good shots, but at the same time, you got to be aggressive. You know, if you're just sitting back waiting for a wide open one, you know, they don't really come. When you finally do get it, you're kind of like, I'm wide open finally, and you kind of shoot it quick, or, you know. So I just tried to take the shots that were there, and, you know, I was able to hit a couple. Yeah,
well, especially the one in the pocket and then the one on the baseline, that really gave you a little bit of a breathing room. This was not an easy game.
No, you know, I think our offense has gotten quite a bit better in the last month. I think our defense has slipped a little bit.
How do you explain that, Kyle?
Well, you know, I don't know. You know, I think maybe we're just excited we're scoring some points, and we start thinking about that more than the defensive end, you know. It's something that we have to figure out because that's not the way you want to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, win number 56, but in this league, as you know, now a lot of people are looking at the scouting report and they're playing you a little bit differently, maybe trying to take the ball out of Derek's hands, but at the same time, I mean, now that you're the top seed in the East, have you noticed that maybe teams are playing you a little bit different?
Maybe a little bit. You know, I don't think so. I don't think teams look at us quite like they look at like a Miami or Boston yet. To be honest with you, I don't think they do. But I think they know they're in for a dogfight whenever we play. So I think teams are getting, you know, they're starting to prepare for Derek more and more. He's got a lot more double teams, a lot of traps, seeing a lot more coverages, and he's doing a great job with it. But that's just something we're going to see more and more in the playoffs.
Well, I know Tom Thibodeau says as long as the open look's there or when you feel comfortable, he wants you to take your shot, and you did that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's what I do, you know, so I just keep on shooting them.
You know, you've come to expect, you know, tight games, of course, because teams are gunning for you now. But, boy, there are no easy ones in the NBA, huh?
Never it is. We just came out, played our tough-nosed defense, and we just scored late. Got easy, quick basket with Derek and Booz and opened up for everybody else.
Taja, are you noticing teams are playing you a little bit differently now that you're the top seed in the East?
Oh, yeah. A lot of teams are playing for pride. A lot of teams know they're not going to make the playoffs, and they're playing us even harder. A lot of teams looking forward to beating us because it can be a big boost in their morale late in the season. So we've been taking it one game at a time.
You know, Taj, you hit some big jumpers tonight, obviously, on that baseline. You crashed the glass as well. You also had some help from number one, Derrick Rose. And you lead the Bulls in blocks with 100, but that Rose block on your former teammate, James Johnson, was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Derrick understands that in order to win this league, it's going to take defense. And he made a couple big plays on defense late, and we ran with it.
Taj, before I let you go, just talk about the upcoming weekend. I know you're taking one day at a time, but you got Phoenix in town. They love to push the ball.
We really have to just focus on the next game ahead. We're going to watch some film, first adjust on what we do best, and look at what we can adjust on our defense because we really didn't play too good a defense early. We let them get too many points tonight, and we can't do that against any other teams coming up.
Taj, as always, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.